Well, we're seeing a huge influx of reaction today because October 1st is Ambazonia's self-declared Independence Day. We're seeing much more traction online than normal, and that says a lot because we normally see quite a bit. Now, Northwest and Southwest Cameroon declared independence last year in 2017, but say that they will keep fighting until their independence is actually recognized by the Cameroonian government. October 1st is also the day that Anglophone Cameroon declared independence from Britain in 1961, but they say they never got full independence. Now, on Sunday, the government imposed a 2-day curfew on the English-speaking region. Even still, there are reports of people going out onto the streets and celebrating the Ambazonia Independence Day. Now, the Independence Day protests calling for an end to the violence have also gone global. Earlier in London, Cameroonian protesters took to Downing Street calling for an end to what they called genocide. We spoke to many of you online about why October 1st is so important to you. Some asked us not to share their names and location.
Today we are commemorating in solidarity with our fallen heroes and heroines. As you know, the genocide continues. More than 200 of our villages have been razed into ashes, and more than 4,000 as we speak of our youth, they have also been summarily executed. So today we call on the world over to intervene and stop this genocide and chase the occupier Pobia and his government out of Ambazonia.
I think that the problems in the English-speaking regions of Cameroon can best be resolved through a federation. October 1st for me represents a day of mourning. It is a day, not a day, there's nothing to celebrate on this day because over time, many English-speaking Cameroonians have lost their lives on this day. And last year, October 1st, 2017, was the highlight of it. Many people were killed, and I think that is the moment that the battle line was drawn, that has thrown my precious country into serious conflict.
Happy Independence Day to all Southern Cameroonians. So this day is very important to us because it's the day that we are restoring our independence. So that's why I'm making this short video to tell you that we, the Southern Cameroonians, we are very determined and we're going to fight till the end. So I want to tell all Southern Cameroonians around the world that we are going to continue to fight and we are going to restore our nation. We are going to get our independence. Long live Ambazonia. Happy Independence Day, Ambazonia.
The president of Cameroon says a firm hand and dialogue are needed to end the violence in its English-speaking regions. Paul Biya has been president for 36 years and is seeking re-election next week. At a rally, he told supporters that Cameroon has, quote, overcome the worst of this conflict. His security forces are accused of cracking down on English speakers who are demanding an independent state. They complain of being overlooked by the French-speaking government.
We still have to restore peace in the southwest and northwest regions, which have been bruised by the abuses of the secessionists, by giving both regions all the satisfaction they are entitled to expect by protecting them against the excesses of their so-called liberators.
Now, the international community has condemned the ongoing violence on both sides in Cameroon's English-speaking region. Amnesty International's Deputy Regional Director for West and Central Africa says the situation in the Anglophone regions of Cameroon is becoming increasingly desperate, with no one spared from the violence, which is spiraling out of control. Now, if you are in southern Cameroon, we want to hear from you. I have a tweet at Leah Harding AJE asking you what Independence Day means to you. We've had some great responses so far. Most people saying it's simply our day of freedom. If you're not on Twitter, you can get in touch with us through our encrypted messenger or with our hashtag AJNewsGrid.